Hi friends, welcome back to the tutorial. This is Kishore. In this tutorial, we are going to learn basic workflow, creating a basic level of models with basic tools, basic geometries. In this flow, we are not using any advanced level operations and all. So very basic level. It helps us to work with tools and navigation controls little more friendly and more interactive, right? Let's start it. So I'm just taking here, you can see only polygon models. Either you can also take from polygon primitives, it's your wish. And here we are using only these polygon models and these three tools. Okay, move tool, rotate tool, scale tool, and we are using alt left mouse and drag, alt middle mouse and drag, and alt right mouse and drag. So these things this is the very important things to very when you are in a very initial stage. Um, this is very basic. This is what very important to go to the next level of workflow. Okay, let's start. What I'm doing here, I'm just taking a box. Okay, scale or shortcut, right? I'm just scaling. Here I am making a car. Okay, actually the car is very looks very realistic, but we are not making that very realistic right now because to make the realistic car as we see in real time, we need to use many tools in modeling, like see intersect edge loop tool and extrude tool. All these things we have to use. Right now we are not using all these things, we are only using only these basic geometries. Okay, right. So this helps us to placing geometries one by one next to other one object, how to place one object to other next to other one. So these kind of workflows we are learning. Okay, see here, it's very important. See, this is a box, right? Generally what we do actually, when we lift this box like this, we feel it is when you see from this view, we feel it is over the grid line, but when you turn towards down, you see that you find some gap, right? Even when you see like this, it's very important. Once you change a move, once you make a change, so it's very important to go other side and see and observe it. Also it's very important, go to the other viewport, and you can see whether it is exactly in proper way or not, right? Proper place or not. So I'm just placing exactly over the grid line here like this, and go to the scale tool. I'm just scaling according to the requirement. This is fine. And so again I can take a new box, but here I don't need to take. Simply Control D, duplicate, and drag it and scale it little less like this. See how it is. It's very important, you have to place the box exactly over the box. It's most of the students, they do mistakes, like when they see, when they move the box, they do not hold the particular direction, they hold here and they will change like this. So this way you cannot see the proper, you have to, it's very important, you need to have strong command, strong knowledge on the particular tool. If I hold on this axis, how does it move, right? It's very important. If I hold here in the middle of the gizmo, this is called gizmo, right? So this icon, this arrows, this whole gizmo, it is just gizmo. So if I hold in the middle of the icon, how does it behaves and how does it move? So it's very important to know all these things. It you get only these things when you do practice, right? It's very important. You have to do too much of practice. So you just keep your mouse cursor on the particular direction, or you see, if you click here and drag, it's exactly you know moves in a particular y direction, so x direction. Okay, again, if you can come back control by clicking Control Z, right? Now the box is still there, so lift and scale. Again, if you scale here, see it is being scaled in all directions. It's not like that. I want to scale in one particular direction. What you want to do, and what tool to be used, it's very important. I want to scale. Okay, fine. If you scale from here, it will be scaled in all direction. I want to scale in a particular G direction, right? Then you have to take scale and you have to hold in the particular G direction and scale down. Clear? Right. So this is just like a car basic. Right, now I need to place four wheels. So for that, what I'm doing here, take a cylinder and see cylinder, we got cylinder, right? So it's see, it's very important to use all the views. For example, see here, remember we have discussed 4 5 6, right? Here I'm using 4, in this view also using 4, here also I'm using 4. In all side, front and top views I'm just using wireframe mode, so that you can see easily clearly objects, whether they're contacting or they're in the right place or not. Right, perfect. And this is, you can see I need to turn this wheel, should be like this direction, right? So for that, before I'm just making a, see, I'm just I have taken a rotation tool and hold the particular direction. Should not hold here or here, it will be randomly being rotated, right? You have to hold a particular G axis and turn until you see perfect. So here even it is not perfect, you can see rotation G axis minus 89.7, so I just want to make minus 90. So now it is perfect. Now take the move tool and place it here, and let's make a scale little like this and place it here. So this way easily you can have a little practice with these three tools, as well as how to turn this grid line, how to pan this grid line, how to zoom in, zoom. It's not like blindly when you nothing is there, only grid line panning and zooming or rotating. It's not like that. It's, you must be able to use it in real time. See, I'm just making a car, right? Just basic level of car, so I'm able to use real time. So you see, I have changed something, I want to see whether it is in right place or not. Just turn like this and see, there it is some, there was a small gap, right? Either you can also notice that gap here from the front view, like this, just like this. Okay, that's perfect. And again, control D, hold here in a particular G direction and place it here. You can see, right? It's very important where you're holding, whether z-axis, y-axis, or x-axis, or here. If you hold this one, it will be happen in a two axis, right? Right, I want to make in a G direction. That's perfect. And remember, I just want to select these two wheels, I want to place in these two wheels in other side also. So for that, I want to select both. So how to select both circles, both wheels? You have to select one and shift, hold the shift and select other one, and control D to duplicate and hold the x-axis and place exactly. See, from when you see this direction, you see, it seems to be exactly in a right position. When you turn like this, you see there was a small gap, right? There was small gap. You can also notice front view, right? I can change here also like this. Now you can see, now it is in exactly right position. This way you can make car. Perfect. So that's great. And you can also place small lights. You can take some you know um, some kind of designs and all you can place, or you can take something like control D. this all comes under practice. Simply you can do a good practice so that you will be little friendly with the navigations, I mean panning, rotating and scaling with proper. See how I'm here, it's not clear, right? I'm just changing one place, and I'm observing whether it is in the right place or not. Whether if it is not, then okay, which axis is good to move. So then I take that view in comfortable place and I will change. So what exactly most of the students they do it, see, the object will be there something, see somewhere it is, they do not turn or rotate or zoom. Simply from here itself they'll do like this is absolutely 100% wrong way. So you have see, when you zoom you can see how it is. So you have to turn it, you make sure that view uh, very comfortable to you to see and observe and do it right, like this. If it is better if you use all the views, it depends on your see. When you, this is the lights are, both are right here. When you see from this view you can see how it is. Make it proper like this, right? This is perfect. So it's very important. Set the box and simply control D, place it here. You can say exactly from the side view. It's very simple. So that's you need to know, right? Perfect. This way we can develop the car, buses or vehicles or any kind of machines or something like that. This is just practice. I mean, it is not exactly right way. This only to make your hands with a friendly workflow towards Maya, to rotate, pan and placing geometries one to other, next one and over and down and sides and all insides, all these things. So place it other side. At the same way you can also take something like it's very simple something. So very very small model like this. Control D, turn 90 degrees, make it little smaller. See, something like Jesus, right? It's very simple, right? Like this. And same way you can do practice, you can create cars or simply basic level of houses. For example, so I'm just making a simple, right? Again control D, duplicate, and control D, scale, turn, and one more thing, place it over exactly over the floor. See, like this. There are other shortcuts. See, always you can select. See, this is, have you observed or not? If you select this one, so and it turns when you turn, when you left hold the alt and left mouse and drag and see, you can see the camera is turning around the particular Jesus, right? Particular this cube, right? If you select the particular car wheel, the camera is being turned around. It's targeting, it's turning around that wheel. You have noticed, right? So if you want to bring that wheel, you have to zoom like this, right? Hold alt and left mouse, right? See, there is a wheel. Hold alt left mouse, it is being zoomed there, but it's not coming here at the center, right? For that, what I'm doing, zooming, hold alt and middle mouse, pan towards front, and now you can zoom, right? This is what, there are a few things, you can select anywhere, somewhere there's a wheel, right? You want to bring exact to fit the front of your camera, right? So hit F, you can see, Again I want to this one, hit F and control and right mouse and zoom out. Now you can modify it, and same way this one, hit F, right? This way you can use F. Same way, control D, place it here, and both should be selected. Control D, place it here. Again control D, duplicate, place it here, right? You want again control D, this time scale, control, excuse me, sorry, control Z, you can go back, right? Undo, control D. This time I don't want to scale, you know, in the middle, because if you scale, it is being scaled in all direction, even from the y-axis also. If you scale y, it become more thinner. I want to make like a steps, right? I want to scale this direction, G direction, and X direction. G direction, instead of doing two ways like that, you simply can hold and just simply like this, the middle, right? You can control D, lift, again scale, control D, lift and scale, control D, sorry, W, lift and R for scale, perfect. And you can take simply a cone I have taken. Instead of having a circular, I want to make it 4 angles here. Remember, I have explained to check all these properties here. If you make 4, you can see just like this, and I want to place it exactly over the, for that what I'm doing, I'm just rotating. Take the rotation tool and turn. Here you can see, if it is 90 degrees, it turns like this, right? 90 degrees like this, right? I just want to make 45 degrees only, so it turns exactly, it fits to the square, just like this. Just like this. This is where you can create something like this, something you can put some statue here, something like this. You can place anything, something like that. So this way, this way you can practice with the basic tools. So it's very important you do practice minimum at least 8 to 12 hours with the same thing, then only you'll be able to be friendly with this controlling panning. When you are zero knowledge, or when you are very starting to 3D, it's very important. Minimum 12 to 16 hours, so you can do per day. You can do 2 hours or 1 hour, but minimum 12 hours is very important to practice with all these things. It's very important. Make a note, this is the practice, and make sure minimum 12 hours you do practice with these kind of practice, these kind of models. Like simply take geometries and create car, simply take geometries and create something like a house, simply take geometries and create something like a toy, okay, or pen or pencil, like that. So let me show you pencil. See, I'm just taking pencil here. I'm just giving 6, right? Pencil, okay, and same this one, cone, for this 6, and place exactly. See, I want to place exactly center of the pencil, right? So come to the top view, whether you can check out whether it is exactly center or not. So you can place like this, perfect. Then you have to turn, you have to rotate up to 180 degrees here, minus 180. So you can see how the pencil Perfect. Okay, so that's great. And I want to create here eraser. So take tires. Again, go to the top. You see here I'm using, I can also make here, but it's not that comfortable to make place this story here. I can make it here from the top here. Exactly, I can make see how I'm adjusting. It's all comes with practice. And here radius perfect, bring up to here. Again, make it little smaller. What I'm doing, Control D, duplicate, right, Shift D. See, it's a grip between a pencil and eraser. In this time, what I'm doing, taking simply a cylinder. Again here, place it exactly. So when do you get this kind of knowledge? See, if I make this radius 20 to 4, it become a kind of pyramid. I mean, like a hexagon. See, this is a actually it is a cone, right? So if you make a 4, it become pyramid like this. So like that, when you do practice, when you have the practice and when you have the knowledge, so according to the situation, you will be able to modify that. It's all about practice. See how it is: eraser, grip, pencil, and here you can see the needle, right? See, this way you can do practice. You can do pens, pencils, cars, keyboard, mouses, laptops, tables, tools, everything you can do it's going to be good practice with the basic. So once you are very perfect with these tools, then you can go to the next level. We have a lot of tutorials, step by step we'll teach all these things, okay, right? So see you next class.